Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Raven89 coming at you again. This is going to be another session of our double battle VGC 15 trying testing team thing. Anyway, so I am going to be bringing some of these same Pokemon that I've been using in the last video. I do end up varying it up later on in other videos, but we are going to go 3 videos at a time. So here is the first video. Anyway, so I am going to be bringing, of course, the Murkrow. Murkrow is actually the mascot of my channel. If you guys haven't seen it, I did put up a new banner on my YouTube channel, and that's actually been created by Antoine. He created that. Thank you so much, Antoine, for creating that banner. It looks so sick, and I'm super excited to be using that. If you guys are looking for anyone to build a banner for your channel, or just some artwork, please let me know. I'll definitely give you the contact information for Antoine, and you can definitely reach out to him via email or Twitter, and he'll be happy to do some artwork and stuff for you. So good stuff. So here's the Murkrow, Ambipom, Sylveon, and Trevenant yet again, and Alex is going to be bringing Ludicolo, Mawile, Flygon, and Manectric. So let's go ahead and jump into this battle and see what goes down. So Alex is issuing a challenge. As always, Murkrow and Ambipom leading off the team. Here comes the Manectric and the Flygon. So some big power, physical and special. There's the Mega Evolution on the Manectric that is going to initiate the Intimidate, which is going to suppress some of my damage from my Ambipom, unfortunately. So there's the Intimidate onto the Murkrow and onto the Ambipom, and the attack fell. There's the Fake Out onto the Manectric. It still does a good amount of damage. I'm surprised. Manectric is not that defensive, so yeah. And there's the Tailwind. So Manectric is flinched, and Flygon is gonna opt to go for that Rock Slide. It does a good amount of damage onto each Pokemon. And I do go here for the double hit onto the Manectric. That's definitely going to be able to barely take it out. But down goes the Manectric. Huge threat on the field right there, out of the way. That Tailwind, like I said, Tailwind is a huge part of this team. It definitely helps a lot. There's a foul play onto the Flygon. Critical hit. That critical hit, that made a huge dent into that Flygon. So out comes the Mawile. So Mawile is going to intimidate the Ambipom yet again. Oh man, this Ambipom's not going to be doing much damage anytime soon. There's a taunt onto the Mawile just in case it's a setup for the Swords Dance. But he does opt to go for the Sucker Punch onto the Ambipom, and that's definitely going to be able to knock it out, unfortunately. There's the Rock Slide onto the Murkrow. This should kill, which it does, unfortunately. So down goes the Murkrow and the Ambipom first turn. So next I'm going to be bringing out the Trevenant and the Sylveon. Big Guns. I should just call it Big Guns from now on. It's just Big Guns. So Flygon is going to go for the U-turn. Go back to Alex. That Flygon's almost dead, so not sure what he's preserving that for. It was neutral damage onto the Trevenant. Out comes the Ludicolo. I do go here for the Hyper Voice. It does do a good amount of damage to both Pokemon. There's the Will-O-Wisp onto the Mawile to basically render it useless, but it has the Lumberry. Great. So there's the Iron Head onto the Sylveon. Stab super effective, but it does not take it out. Very surprising. There yet again is the other Iron Head, and that is going to be able to knock out the Sylveon, unfortunately. So Big Guns down. All I have left is this Trevenant. Trevenant goes for the Horn Leech onto the Ludicolo. Does good amount of damage to knock it out. So awesome. Can Trevenant bring it back? I don't know. It's by himself. There's the Flygon, and Mawile's on the field. So he is going to go for the Dragon Claw onto the Trevenant. Does a good amount of damage. He actually opts to go for the Play Rough instead of a Sucker Punch. Not sure exactly why. Stab, Play Rough. So There's the Citrus Berry that I am going to pop. There's the Drain Punch onto the Mawile. Neutral damage is going to be able to knock it out, which is awesome. So, and I'm going to get a little bit of HP back on top of that. So, down goes the Mawile. This Trevenant is bringing it back. There's the Harvest, bringing back that Citrus Berry. There's the Dragon Claw onto the Trevenant. That is going to bring me back down to under half, which is going to pop my Citrus Berry yet again. And there's the Horn Leech onto the Flygon, which is going to be neutral damage because it is Dragon Ground. And that's going to knock out this Flygon. Trevenant comeback for the win. Just saying. Trevenant brought that game back. I thought Big Guns was going to be Sylveon and basically winning the game, but that was actually Trevenant just bringing it back, so that's awesome. So the next video I am going to be bringing is going to be Murkrow, Ambipom, Sylveon, and Mawile. And on the opposing team, very interesting team here. He's going to be bringing the Samurott, Dusknoir, however you say it, I don't know, Chandelure, and the Kingdra. So here, he definitely saw that I do have the Ambipom, so he brought 2 Ghost Pokemon with him, so that's great for me. So let's just check out how this battle goes, and we'll see what happens. So I am going to be starting off yet again with the Murkrow Ambipom combination, the M&A combination, and there's the Chandelure and the Kingdra. So I do go for the fake out onto the Kingdra. Lucky that he didn't switch out into something that, you know, it's not effective towards. And there is the Tailwind. So there's a Heat Wave coming from the Chandelure. So I thought this was going to be some type of I didn't think it was going to be a Trick Room team. There's the double hit. Unfortunately, I get burned from that Heat Wave, so that's definitely unfortunate. So that burn on Ambipom is definitely going to bring down that attack. But I do double up on the Kingdra. Good thing he didn't go for the Protect. And down goes the Kingdra, so that was going to be a huge step. But there's the Trick Room. I did not know this was going to be a Trick Room team. So right now, I'm in huge trouble. I do take some burn damage. Ambipom is basically done. It's burned, basically rendered useless at this point. And I do go for the taunt onto the Dusknoir, just in case he's going to be doing something cheeky. He does go for the Ice Punch instead. Super effective, but Murkrow is going to take that like a champ. There's the Heat Wave yet again. That's definitely going to be able to take out the Ambipom and the Murkrow, unfortunately. And there was a crit too. That's a crit. And both Pokemon are going to be going down. It's not looking good. I got Tailwind up and Trick Room is up. So all my Pokemon are going to be super slow. So I am going to go out with the Mawile and the Sylveon here, hoping to try to bring it back. I am going to go with the Mega Evolution on the Mawile. And I am going to go for the Sucker Punch and hopefully trying to take something out here. I was hoping to take out the Chandelure, but it is Focus Sash. So this is just, I just got all the bad luck. And Flame Body, I got burned. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking it's game over. But Sylveon is going to take that Ice Punch like a champ, and it avoids the Heat Wave. So Mawile is basically going down to 23 HP. There is the Hyper Voice to kill that Chandelure, finally just wrecking havoc on my team. And Dusknoir does have the leftovers here, and he's almost dead as well. So maybe Sylveon can bring it back. Mawile barely living, and there goes the Tailwind. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I can be slow and fast. There is the Sucker Punch onto the Dusknoir. It is able to knock it out, fortunately, and down goes that Dusknoir. I don't know why Sylveon outsped the Samurott. I'm not sure if Sylveon is slower than Samurott and because of the Trick Room, but I was able to get that Hyper Voice off to be able to knock out the Samurott. So I did not think that I was going to be able to come back from that. So pretty awesome battle using using uncommon Pokemon. That's what I really like about VGC 15. playing on Battle Spot, you see tons of different stuff that not a lot of people use or see every day. And that's why I'm basically focusing on VGC 15 for a little while, because there's tons of stuff out there that not a lot of people get to see, and I try to record every single battle that you know, that's different. Now, in the Winter Regionals, you probably saw some of the teams. Most of them carried Terrakions, a lot of Venusaurs, a lot of different, you know, a lot of Suicunes, just a lot of Pokemon that are repetitively used. I mean, granted, those Pokemon are amazing and they're great Pokemon. Bisharp, another huge Pokemon that's used commonly. But I wanted to try something different. You know, everyone's kind of going, you know, the same way with VGC 15 because they're all amazing Pokemon and super powerful, and I understand that, but I want to try to do something different. Even though I do terrible, and I mean, the videos that I'm showing today, they're actually all wins that I didn't expect to be wins, and but I mean, I do terrible with my team, but it's all about learning. VGC 15, it's all about losing and learning. Basically, you're going to be losing a lot more battles than winning battles. So that's something to keep in mind. If you guys are going to be jumping into VGC 15 and never did it before, just keep that in mind, that you're going to be losing a lot of battles, but it's part of the learning experience. In VGC, don't get discouraged. Just keep on trying. Alter your teams, alter your movesets, and just keep on trying. So here I'm going to be opening up with the Ambipom, Murkrow, and I do have the Sylveon and the Mawile in the back. And my opponent's actually going to be bringing the Tyranitar, Talonflame, which I'm not seeing very often anymore. So that's very surprising to me, because Talonflame is power. I love Talonflame. The Gardevoir and the Garchomp. Garchomp, the whole team is just powerful as anything. So let's go ahead and jump into this battle and see how it goes down. Yeah. Let's check it out. So, as always, I am going to be bringing the Ambipom and the Murkrow. They're on different sides of the screen, though, which kind of bothers me, because we use the Ambipom on the right and Murkrow on the left. So, there's the Fake Out onto the Gardevoir, does a good amount of damage, and I mean, we're going to take some recoil on that Life Orb, and there's the Tailwind. So, sometimes Garchomp is scarfed, so I'm not quite sure what kind of Garchomp this is yet. There's the Dragon Claw onto the Ambipom. It's going to do a good amount of damage, and out comes the Tyranitar as well, and it's going to bring the Sand. So, not sure what kind of Garchomp this is. I do go for the U-turn onto the Tyranitar. Does good amount of damage. Did not expect that at all. Super effective. I am going to be bringing back the Ambipom, and out comes the Sylveon. And I do go for the Foul Play onto the Garchomp to see how much damage that does. It actually does almost half, but it does have the rough skin, so I am going to take some damage from that. And the Dragon Claw is going to be rendered useless against the Sylveon because it's ineffective, not affected by Dragon moves. So, pretty good turn. I am happy with that turn. Here's the Mega Evolution on the Tyranitar, so not quite sure what he's going to be going for here, but there's a Protect on the Garchomp, and I'm assuming he's going to double Protect, and he does indeed do that onto the Tyranitar. Basically, it's just going to be taking, just chipping away with the Sand damage. So there's this Hyper Voice going to be blocked off. Murkrow, whatever he went for, is blocked off as well. There's the Sand damage, and they are actually going to opt to switch out this Garchomp. So Garchomp is going to be switched out with Gardevoir. Gardevoir is almost at half, so hopefully trying to take this out. And out comes the Talonflame. So with the Murkrow, I do go for the Fail Play, but on the opposite Pokemon. Does more than half onto this Talonflame. There's the Hyper Voice, and that's going to knock out Talonflame. First turn it comes out, it's dead. And down goes the Gardevoir as well. Great turn. Basically just knocking out two Pokemon in one shot. Sylveon just doing work for days. Straight up for days. But there's the Tailwind pewtering out right there. That's definitely going to be unfortunate. I do want to keep outspeeding here. and that speed is definitely going to be important against these two monstrous Pokemon. So I do bring back the Tailwind yet again to try to get that back up. There's the Dragon Claw onto the Murkrow that should do a good amount of damage. I still do live. There's a Rock Slide coming from the Tyranitar. It's going to be super effective on the Murkrow, and it is going to be able to take it out as well. And I do go with the Sylveon. It gets flinched. So not good. So out comes the Ambipom here. Basically, Ambipom's almost dead. He is going to go for the double protect again, basically just to chip away the Ambipom since it's such a low HP. It's basically going to try to just knock that thing out. Fake Out is going to be rendered useless, so is Hyper Voice. So double protected, and the Sandstorm actually subsides, so that's awesome for me. Both protects failing. I'm not sure why they went for protects. They should have went for some type of move, just in case, you know, I misplayed or missed or something. I don't know. But I do go for the U-turn onto the Tyranitar. That's going to be super effective and it does knock it out. Ambipom's still going to live at like, I think it was like 7 HP. And out comes the Mawile onto the field. Basically going to be game right here. Here's the Hyper Voice onto the Garchomp. And that is going to be the game against this team. So awesome battle. You know, I thought I think the main turning point in that battle was that foul play on the Talonflame, bundled up with that Hyper Voice being able to knock out the Gardevoir and the Talonflame. I think that was just a huge turn that basically it didn't end the game at that point, but I think it definitely rendered it, you know, almost GG. So awesome battles. That is going to be the end of this video session. I'm going to be bringing more VGC battles coming your way within the next few days. Hopefully I can get, I think the next couple videos, some different Pokemon. A little sneak peek there. Yep, let's just see different Pokemon there, and yeah, I got tons of videos, so I'm not going to spoil anymore. No more spoilers. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I just knocked the camera over, so ignore that. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible host. Yeah, the camera's just not going to... Alright, I'm done. I'm not going to mess around with it anymore. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. As always, leave your comments, suggestions for VGC 15 Pokemon. I might not be able to make it within the next month or so, but I do want to get some suggestions to see what's going on out there. At least I'll definitely try to reply back if it's something cool, you know, or if you have breed checks. If you have breed checks, if you bred a Pokemon that you loved and you have a couple leftover ones that have like 4 or 3 IVs, but you have the egg moves on there, I will gladly take those as well, and try to build that team, you know, build the Pokemon that you are using or suggesting. You know, it's completely voluntary. You don't have to do anything, but I think it would be pretty cool to be able to show off some of your ideas in Pokemon in the VGC 15 world. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. I think that's like the 4th time I said that. I'm sorry. I will catch y'all later. I'm done ranting. Peace out.